All right. Good morning, Thread Raiders. After some technical difficulties, we're ready to get started here. My name is Rob. You probably know me as NuWild62 just about everywhere on the internet. And we are going to play some Starfinder. Today I have with me Chet.
Hi.
Kestreal Ray.
Hi.
Cyrus Truth.
Yo.
And the legend himself, David Steele.
Hi.
Today we're going to be playing some level 10 characters. It's a little bit of mid-level, high-level play, if you will. And we're gonna be starting out in this adventure, and you all are part of a crew that is hauling a shipment of food to refugees on the planet Xeno 662, somewhere in the vast. Xeno 662 has been set up as a refugee colony for anyone who has been forced from their homes due to war or famine. Your ship, the Jade, is traveling in the Drift, an interplanar dimension that makes faster than light travel possible. You're about 2 days from your destination when all of a sudden you see something large coming right for you.
Oh my god.
And I need whoever our pilot is going to be to make me a piloting check.
Sure thing. Am I using my piloting skill on my character sheet?
You're using your piloting skill plus the ship gives you a bonus to piloting of +2.
Okay. Good enough. All right. So that'll be a total of 28, I believe.
28. As you see this thing coming towards you, you notice it's actually a large piece of what appears to be an old castle turret. And due to your evasive maneuvers, it flies right past your ship. But right behind it, you see something very strange. Something you would never think to see in space. You see a gargantuan flying creature that appears to be glaring at you and laughing. Suddenly, you see its mouth move, and even in the vacuum of space, the sound waves from this creature are so loud they vibrate your ship's hull, and you hear, "Look at that! Another ship wants to try to pass through my domain. I don't think so. What kind of treasure do you have stored in your hold?" And you see a giant green void dragon. And we now have our first starship combat.
Oh no.
And so as we give me just a second. Why is this not okay? Great. Why is this not working?
Okay, we got this.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. There we go. All right. So the way Starship Combat works, for those that are players and spectators alike, Starfinder Starship Combat takes place in phases. The first phase is the engineering phase, where the ship's engineer will take an action. The second phase is called the helm phase. Both the science officer and the pilot will act here. And unlike normal combat, there isn't one initiative for the whole combat. It's every round. So the pilot also makes a piloting check, and that determines who gets to move first. The person with the highest piloting check actually goes last. And then the science officer can go before or after the pilot. And the last phase is the gunnery phase, where everybody takes their shots. Each gunner on the ship gets one shot. And at the top of the round, players can switch positions to any position they want. So we're going to start out. Do we have an engineer?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to take an action?
What are my options as far as engineering actions?
You would ask me that. Give me just a second.
Power to shield sort of thing.
Right. You can add pluses to your shield. You can. Obviously, there's nothing to fix yet. You can give a boost to any of the systems on the ship. So you could give a boost to the engines or the computers or anything like that.
Okay.
Clickety click clack clack.
Sorry, I'm looking up engineering.
Yeah.
Okay,
Engage.
so are we going to fight this thing? Looking at our pilot, at the group, are we
Pew,
fighting
pew,
this?
pew.
I, as a uplifted bear, I basically telepathically communicate with y'all. I've never fought one of these before, so I don't know.
Is it mean?
I don't think it's friendly.
What,
It was laughing menacingly at you, so...
What?
It was laughing menacingly at us, Skitters.
It wants to know what is inside our ship, and I don't like that idea. So
do we even have anything inside of our ship?
Your ship.
We have us.
Well, your ship is full of cargo for this refugee colony. So you are actually on a giant supply run. So you have food and other.
So we have to move. We have to move real fast. Should we try to run or should we try to fight?
Can we give it a pork chop or something? Will it leave us alone?
I think it thinks we're the pork chop.
Yeah. Here's what I will do. In coordination with the pilot, I will go ahead and put a boost to our engines and attempt to give us an extra bit of speed and see if we can outrun this thing.
Okay. Roll me an engineering check.
Okay. So with my sheet, where did my sheet go?
That's what I wanted.
You look good under pressure.
I think it's 36.
Okay, you successfully divert power to the engines. If you send it to the engines, your starship speed increases by 2 for this round. So you can move 12 squares now instead of 10. I think is the way that works. And now we are going to move on to the helm phase. Do we have a science officer?
I don't know. I don't know what I am.
Kind of how I am too. I'm a roboticist mechanic. Not sure where that puts me.
You can either be science officer or gunner at this point.
I mean, I like to eat things.
Can you
Kind of
please?
saw myself more as a science officer, but
Okay.
I look at you going, please, I don't trust that one.
So science officer, if you want to play that role, science officer can balance shields. You don't really need to do that. You can scan your enemy, or you can, as long as you have 6 ranks in computers, you can lock on to your target or improve your countermeasures.
That's 6. I got 6 arms. Does that work?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Well, you all look wonderful.
Thank you.
So,
So which of us is the science officer then?
I
You will
guess
be.
you are.
Kestreal, yeah.
Okay.
Please.
I will scan the enemy then.
Okay. So roll me a computers check.
Boop, boop, boop,
Oh
boop.
wow, so that's plus a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 16, so it's plus 20. So
Oh, so
Oh,
good.
okay, yeah. So you get
Love
high numbers.
so that's a 36. You get 3 pieces of information. You can get basic information, defenses, weapons, load, or any other starship statistic. Now, this isn't really a starship, it's a creature, so I'm going to play it fast and loose and let you decide what you want.
Okay, I want defenses. I can get 3.
Yeah.
Okay, defenses, weapons, and could I get anything about like where to hit it or with what like vulnerabilities? I guess.
Okay. So So as far as defenses go, it has an EAC of 23, a KAC of 24. As far as weapons, they're all natural. So bites, claws, and tail. And as far as vulnerabilities, give me just a second. As this tries to load. Okay.
I can go out there and kick it.
Please don't go out there.
Oh, okay.
It is immune to cosmic rays, immune to environmental effects of vacuum. It does not breathe. And that is what you know about it.
All right, cool. Sounds helpful.
And so now our piloting needs to make a piloting check.
You got it.
And
oof. Okay. That'll be a 19.
oh, okay. The dragon rolled a 36. So you guys get to move first.
Yay.
Okay. So we wish to run, right?
Yes, continue towards our destination as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Is the dragon between us and our destination?
So you're in the drift. So the way this works is it's really an open area until you get to your destination. So the dragon would probably be in your way, yes.
Okay. So we need to try to get around it.
So you can move 12 hexes. Now, you have perfect maneuverability, so you can turn on a dime if you need to. And you can move basically in any direction. If you try to go backward, like if you're going one way and then try to go backwards, it's actually a maneuver. And so the pilot has several maneuvers you can make too.
Okay. Well, we would like to try to get around this dragon, so I'd like to move.
Okay.
6 hexes down that way.
Go ahead and move the icon. You should have control.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boop.
And then another 6 hexes that way, just to try to give us an opportunity to run.
Oh,
Okay.
there he is.
And the dragon sees you taking off. Does not really like that.
I didn't figure it would.
So it actually can move 25 hexes. It's a big beastly space dragon.
Of course.
It's gonna move right next to you, and now it's the gunnery phase. So I'm gonna guess David Steele, you are our gunner.
Oh, good. I was going to ask you, how do we know like what our specialty is?
Well,
You're just going to a station at this point.
yeah, you're going to a station, and like
Okay.
I said, you can switch at the top of each round. But since nobody else took gunner,
I got this. I got it.
yeah, you
I
got
got
the
it.
gunner.
I got it.
So what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna make a computers check, or a ranged attack check, to try to hit this guy. You also get a bonus from your computer,
Yeah.
+4. And I don't know if you guys saw this on the chip sheet, but you can add a +6 to any 2 checks each round. So since it's the end of the round, I would probably suggest doing that.
Okay. So how do I know what to roll?
Okay, so
I see I got +10 computers,
you should have one that says ranged attack.
ranged attack. What would that be under, though? On the right? I'm looking on my thing here.
I'm looking
On
at
your sheet.
On my sheet,
Yeah.
yeah. Where on my
It's
sheet?
on the right hand side.
Yours-
Attack bonuses.
Yours is +10.
Oh my god.
So between
Okay.
that or computers, it doesn't make a lot of difference because computers is +10.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so you're gonna roll the dice, add 10, add a 4 for your ship, and then you could add a 6.
The
if you
6,
want
yeah.
to.
But what am I rolling? Just a 20 or
A
something?
D20, yes.
D20.
Oh, okay. All right. So D20. I got a 14. Plus a 10 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. Plus the 6.
Okay. Let me pull my dragon back up here. And you said
34.
a 26 and
34 plus the 8.
Right. So you're shooting an energy weapon that will hit. So I just need to know: are you? I'm guessing you're using the turret weapon. So that's 6d6 worth of damage.
Yeah, that's right.
66. I got this. 66.
Can't hear David on Twitch, they said.
Oh no!
Hmm?
What? Eh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25 damage.
Okay. It did not like that. It's now its turn. There we go. And it's going to try to bite you. And so you guys have an AC, which is 15 on your ship. And it rolls a 21. So,
Oh no.
Just so everybody knows, we are back to hosting over on the Thread Raider channel. So you guys
Nice.
should be able to see us there if you want to go back to the Thread Raiders channel and be involved. Hey, there we are. Hi, Thread Raiders channel.
Wow.
Awesome.
And she said my mic's not working over. You guys can hear me, but they can't hear me on the stream.
Weird. Okay. And it is going to do 15 points of damage. Now the way damage works in Starship Combat is you guys have shields, and it takes your shields first. You have 50 points of shields on each side of your ship. So since you guys were heading this way, let me just rotate your ship just a little bit.
It would probably hit the port side.
Yeah, so your port shields are going to take and I don't remember how much damage I just said.
15 points of
15
damage.
points of damage.
Yep, we're down to 35 points on our shields there.
Okay. And this is the start of round 2. Does anybody want to move positions?
I'm fine where I'm at.
Okay. And so engineers, it is your turn.
So, did we do any damage to it that round?
You did.
Okay. Can I do how many things can I do at a time? Just one action?
You can do one action each round.
I'm gonna go ahead and boost our weapons systems.
Okay. Give me an engineering roll.
36.
That'll work. So if you boost your weapon system, treat each damage die that rolls a 1 this round as having a 2 instead. So when we get to the gunnery phase, we'll just need to remember that. It is now the helm phase. Either the pilot or the science officer can go at this point.
You want to go first, Kestreal, or do you want me to?
You want to balance our shields out?
Yeah, I was thinking we should do something to the shields. I was trying to figure out what I do.
Okay, so you can balance the shields, and basically what that would do is it would take your full remaining shield points and balance them between all 4 sides. So you have 185 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that then.
Okay. So give me a computer's roll.
Good. Computers plus 20 makes it 22.
Whoa.
22. And that is actually not enough. And so you don't balance the shield, so it doesn't change your shields at this point. But you didn't get that side fixed back up. Go ahead and make me your piloting roll there, Cyrus.
Sure thing. Slightly better, but not by much. 23.
Okay, and it rolled a 28. So you get to go first again.
All right. How many tiles can I move this round?
10.
10. Okay. Good to know. So now 5. So we're gonna move 5 over this way. We're gonna move 1 up so that our rear shields are towards it, and move the rest of the 4 that way, which, there's not enough room on the screen for that.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just...
Just shifting everything over?
Yeah.
Cool. And then I'll move the other 4 this way. Oh,
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so...
There we go.
All right, and you're actually on its rear. So it actually has to make an acrobatics check to try to turn because it does not have perfect maneuverability. Yeah, it makes it. And so it is going to turn around and fly back at you. And it is now the gunnery phase, and David Steele, you're
Leave
up.
me alone. Pew pew pew.
All right. How do I shoot it again?
Roll a d20.
D20. 11.
plus your ranged attack, which I think was a 10, plus
21.
the 10 from the computers.
31.
Okay, you hit it. And so you're gonna roll damage. Again, it's 66.
66. I got this.
And any ones you roll are 2s this time?
Yeah, any ones you roll are 2s this time.
No, I didn't get any of those, so I got 25 again.
Okay.
Take that, you big balloon.
And it is the top of round 3.
Don't make me come out there.
Engineering phase. Oh no, wait. It has to attack you guys.
Yeah, it's its turn.
It doesn't have to if it doesn't want to.
Oh, it wants.
It really wants to.
Can we make a diplomacy check and see if we can convince it?
I
that
can
we are
talk to
not
it.
Tasty.
Listen, listen.
It
Does it
rolled
have
a 28 against your AC, so that's gonna hit.
Nah.
And what is that? It's
Oh my god.
20 points of damage to your rear shields.
Ow.
So that was just rear.
Yes, because it's
Okay.
directly behind you.
It was the port side it hit last time.
Mhm.
Yes. And we're at the top of round 3 now.
And that was how many points of damage to the rear?
20.
So it's down to 30.
Yes.
We have 50 on each side, right?
So you have So the port side guy hit for 25.
Yeah, I'm saying we start with 50 on each side.
Yes, you start with 50 on each side.
Okay. Engineering's just keeping track. Sorry.
Yep. And remember, you get that +6 to any 2 checks per round. So if you guys want to add that to your piloting or add that to engineering or science, whatever you guys want to add that to, and gunnery, or you could choose any 2. So you don't have to add it to the gunnery check. I've just been throwing it in the gunnery check because you guys haven't used it.
Yeah.
So it can go for anybody's each round.
Any 2 checks per round.
So if you wanted to do that for balancing the shields, we could do that.
And so it is the engineering phase, Chet.
Okay. Let's see. If I try to boost the shields, what is the effect if I successfully boost our shields?
If you successfully boost our shields, patch, hold on. Boost the shields. You restore an amount of shield points equal to 5% of the PCU rating of the power core, which your guys is 250. So whatever 5% of 250 is, you would get that shield point back.
Roughly 10%, or roughly 10 points, right?
Right.
Okay. For now, we're gonna avoid that. I'm gonna keep boosting our gunner. We need to hurt this thing bad and get out of here.
Okay.
Does it look hurt? Can I tell?
You could tell that it did some damage.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna just do that again. I'm gonna engineering check to boost our 31.
That passes. So any ones that are rolled are a 2 now.
Good deal.
On the gunnery phase. All right, and we are now on to the helm phase.
All right. I guess I'll go first, unless you want to do science stuff first.
I can go ahead and try to rebalance the shields.
Okay.
Go ahead and put a plus on that. Use
So
one of the
+6 to your roll.
Right. It's computers.
Yes.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
Plus 20 plus 6.
Okay, yeah, that will definitely pass this time. So now your total remaining shield points get balanced between all 4 sides.
We have 168 points of shields, so divided by 4.
So that's
I'm just getting a calculator out.
Yeah.
That's 42 on each side.
Yep.
All right. And Cyrus, go ahead and make your piloting check.
Sure thing. There we go. That's a little better. 27.
It rolled a 24, so it has to move first, and it thinks you're trying to run. It's going to move to here, but in the process, it's going to make an acrobatics check to flip around, and nat 20 that. So it flips around and just stares you down as you are trying to run from it. And you can move now.
Okay. In that case, I am going to. And I have 10 hexes to work with, right?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm going to do is that Now, just for my curiosity, the front guns, the fixed guns, are they stronger than the turrets, or is it just the same?
The front guns are 4d12 worth of damage.
Ooh.
So, and the turrets are 66.
Okay.
So it total, if you want to add up totals, it's 48 points versus 36. But yeah, that's if
Gotcha.
you roll full damage.
Let's have a little fun. I'm going to move 9 hexes down to here,
Okay.
and then point my ship and move 1 hex up this way so that the front guns are facing the big scary space bully.
Awesome. Let me just do a little thing here. Oops, that's the wrong thing. That one. Awesome. Okay. It is his turn for his gunnery phase. And he is going to turn at you. And I need Cyrus to make me a quick piloting check.
Okay. Is everybody okay if I take the +6 on this? Because this seems like it's going to be unpleasant.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 26 plus 34.
34. Okay, you did make your piloting check, so you only take half of this damage.
Yay!
Hang on, I've got a lot of adding to do.
Oh no!
Oh, great. To which side?
Well, it's to the front because I have the forward guns pointing at him.
Fair enough. Okay.
Oh, lovely! The world will know that we died at the fangs of a dragon.
Well,
So you
I'm
take
I'm recording all of this actually currently, so I have live video.
you take half of 43 damage as it shoots a breath weapon at you.
So that's 21 damage.
Yep, rounded up or rounded down.
We always round down. So,
Okay.
So yeah. And it shoots a fiery breath weapon at you, and that will bring us to the end of that round. Crap. Okay. And so we're back to engineering.
Okay. Front facing shields are at half.
Don't we get a gunnery phase?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. I keep skipping the last gunnery phase. David Steele, you're up, buddy.
Roll them damages.
Roll the attack.
Roll the attack first.
10.
25.
Did you use both +6s this round?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so you get a +4 from the ship, plus 10 of yours, plus whatever you rolled.
Total of 29.
29 will hit. And that's 4d12 worth of damage.
And ones or twos.
And ones or twos, yeah. Okay. 20.
It explodes.
It's not liking what you guys are trying to do to it, but
like what we're laying down here.
Yeah.
Our sick track.
It is now the engineering phase.
Okay. As long as you've got shields, I think we can manage. How badly does it look at this point? Like, are we pretty?
Let me see.
Would it be considered bloody to me?
So bloodied in Starfinder is half.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
And not quite.
Okay. We still have a fight going on. So yeah, we can manage. We can manage. So keep boosting those guns. Wait. Have you actually had a 1 that became a 2 so far yet? I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna recover some shields because that last hit was pretty bad.
Okay.
So
So to recover shields.
37 boost to our shields for an engineering check.
Okay. Okay, so divert to shields. So you get 5% of the PCU rating.
So it comes out to like 11 points.
Okay, so you get 11 points, and you can assign those to any quadrant.
Okay, I'm gonna do 11 points to our front-facing shield. That brings us up to 32.
Okay. And we are on to the helm phase. Science officer and pilot.
How are the shields balanced still? Or did you get the front?
The front is about 10 lower than everything else, but I don't think we need to balance out just yet. I'm gonna try to repair it.
Okay. What else can I do?
So you can scan again. You can actually target, which would give you a bonus to your gunnery check. You can lock on, which would give you a bonus to the gunnery check, or you could improve your countermeasures, so which would help you against ranged attacks,
which we're not dealing with really.
No, I mean it has a breath weapon at this point.
Right.
Okay. Is there a difference between locking on and targeting?
For this combat, no, because you're not up against a starship. If you were against a starship, target system would focus in on one system on that ship, but because it's a dragon and not a ship, you can't really target an individual system.
So just lock on and try to do as much damage as possible.
Give our little Skeeters the best shot he can get.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and lock on then.
Okay. Roll me that check. It is a computer's check.
Natural 20 again.
Okay. You are easily able to lock on, which means that during the gunnery phase, you get a +2 bonus to your gunnery check. And so it is time for piloting check, Cyrus.
You got it. That'll be a 22.
A 22. He rolled a 24. So you get to move first.
All right. Well, I didn't like that breath weapon all too terribly much. So I am going to move our ship $10 hexes down. Yeah, that'll work.
What is the range on our guns?
They are both short range, so it's 10 hexes.
So we have to stay within.
So I have to stay within 10 hexes of this guy.
Otherwise we take a -2 penalty per shot.
Right. Now that is saying that he doesn't move closer to you.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll still stay within 10 of him. Just I want to try to outflank him in case the opportunity presents itself for us to get the heck out of Dodge. So we're going to move over here. I think that's 10 hexes.
Okay.
Yep. I want us to have our port side facing him, so we're not facing him for head on.
We still want the front guns though. It does the maximum damage. And
okay, then in that case I will make sure that we're positioned to where our front guns are still facing him.
Okay. And he's going to move right up to you. And it is now the gunnery phase. You guys are up first.
Do it. And we still have the +6. We haven't used those yet.
And then
Oh, because it's a new round.
plus 2
Yeah, it's new
from
Plus 2 from
targeting.
the
Yeah.
science.
Nice.
Plus 4. So you got a total of
You have a
12.
plus 12. Yeah, plus 12 regardless of what you roll.
Plus
All right.
12, plus your computers, plus your
Yeah.
roll.
All right, I
Plus
rolled
range.
16. I rolled
Okay.
16 plus the 10 is 26. Plus-
So 40. We're at 40. 52.
Okay. So that will hit. Go ahead and roll that damage of 4d12.
26. Are we re-rolling twos?
No.
Okay.
No.
26.
Okay. And this dragon is going to take a bite out of you.
He moved into range.
Yeah, he's right next to you.
Oh, okay.
He is up in our metaphorical grill.
Gotcha.
He rolled a 21. That will hit. And
A reminder while we're thinking, please donate so you can affect the game because
Hey,
that
there
would
you
be
go.
awesome.
Yes.
We would love for you to help us beat this dragon. Please do not help this dragon. That is not an option.
it actually is an option. So if you want to help the dragon,
Bad, NuWild, bad.
I'm just saying, the
Okay.
dragon doesn't really need help to hurt us. We need help to not
So
die.
how much damage do we take on that one?
25 points to your forward shield.
Come on.
Okay, we definitely need to maneuver away from the front.
Do we
Yep.
have any Listerine for the breath?
We're at 10 points. We're at 10 points of shields on the front.
And we are back to the top of the round. Engineering.
I'm gonna try to recover some shields, and I'm gonna say, please, evasive maneuvers. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Luckily, in Starship Combat, we don't have the fumble deck, but that does mean a failed check.
Yep.
So we're going to move on to the helm phase. And we have a science officer and a pilot that need to do some stuff. And just for you guys, this information, I'm moving stuff to the middle of the map again.
Balancing is a bad idea because everything will move to the front, and we don't want to face the front. Let's leave it, and let's maneuver around. So
Got it. I will basically, I'll get that taken care of.
The butt of the ship is in great condition right now. So if you want to,
I will move away from the dragon and make sure our rear end is facing it.
show them our thrusters.
Yep.
And
So, piloting check.
Yeah, go ahead and make your piloting check.
You guys
And
are
remember,
good.
pilot, you have maneuvers that you can make when you move.
What kind of maneuvers do I have?
So the maneuvers are called back off, where you move backwards at half speed. You could do a flip and burn. So that's a 180-degree turn, moving at half speed at the end of the turn, so your flip wouldn't happen. You can do a barrel roll, which means that you move erratically, or you can do an evasion, which allows you to move at your full speed, but it adds +2 to your AC and your TL.
yeah, evasive maneuvers.
Evasive maneuvers, please.
Okay.
Knew we lost your video.
You did?
I did.
Fun.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. You can still hear me, so
Yep,
that
we're
works.
He's getting naked.
So roll me. So that'll happen when you go to move.
Okay.
Roll me your piloting check for initiative first.
You got it.
We got this.
I'll add a +6 to that. So that will be 11 plus 27.
And it rolled a 20.
All right.
So you are up first.
Am I up first or is the dragon up first?
Or the dragon is up first. And I'm gonna.
I'm telling you, throw me out and I will grapple it. We can do this.
As amusing
What
as that,
are
as
you,
a
by the way?
I am my name's Skeeter. I'm a Skittermander. Skittermander?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have you guys introduce characters. We'll do that in a minute.
Yeah, after this deadly encounter.
And so the dragon gets to move first, and it is going to move right to there.
okay.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. Did our science officer want to do something too?
Oh yeah, science officer.
You want to keep
Figure out what I could do.
lock on again.
Do I lock on again each time?
For
Okay.
now, because I don't think balancing the shields would help us. It would just reduce the shield that we're
Okay.
facing in.
I will do that again then. What do I do for that?
Roll me a computers check.
Computers. Okay. 5 plus 20.
Yeah, that'll work. So you are able to lock on, so that's a +2 bonus to the gunnery check. And Cyrus, you can move the ship at will. Make me another piloting check.
Sure thing. That's pretty good. 34.
Yep, that'll work. You can do the evasion.
So I will basically be just doing all sorts of new and exciting tricks with this ship, just to keep this dragon off kilter. And I will move to this hex here to keep our rear to the dragon.
Okay. And we are going to move on to the gunnery phase. And the dragon gets to go first. What can it do since it's not next to you?
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Oh no, we're taking Klondike bars to Xeno 662. The delicious ice cream treats have become our doom.
They're melting. We gotta hurry up.
I'm melting.
Ooh, okay. All of a sudden,
No.
the dragon flies at you, putting its head down, and slams into your ship. 23 to hit.
You said our AC was 15, right?
Yes.
Ship AC. Ugh.
Plus the evasion gives you a +2, so that's a 17. So it still hits.
Yeah.
Ow.
And now, okay. So it does slam into you. It does not push your ship through space, but it does 26 points of damage to the rear shields.
We're
Ouch.
16 points on rear shields now.
Oh my god.
We are at 10 and 16 effectively. We will probably need to balance.
And
If it can do 20 points every
it
game.
is now occupying the same area as you. So you could still hit it with the guns. But if you start your turn on its square, since it is a gargantuan creature and you have a medium ship, it has a chance to grapple you in its mouth.
Oh no.
So, David Steele.
Yeah, throw me.
How about you shoot the guns?
Okay.
You can
I'm
also do a
telling you.
+6 to. You can also add a +6 to this because we didn't use the extra. We only used one this round.
Mhm.
So you get a +6, a +4, and a +2. So that's +12
Yeah.
to whatever your
All right.
ranged attack is.
11 roll
So
plus my 10,
21
right?
Plus
21.
12, 33.
33 will hit.
Of course.
66.
66. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Any ones we re-roll?
No.
Nothing
Nope.
like
Not this
that?
round.
Damn it. 17.
Okay.
Bummer.
it is hurting, but it's still in the fight. We are to the top of the round again. Engineering.
Knowing that it has the potential to grapple us, can I? If I boost our no, that I was gonna say, is there any way that I can increase our reaction times? Like, I guess not. I guess
No, not really. You can overpower as long as you have 6 ranks in engineering, which will give but it if you overpower, it's the same as the divert, where you divert power, except it acts as 3 systems instead of just one. So I don't know if you have 6 ranks in engineering or not.
I have 10. So
Okay.
so I can do 3 systems at one time.
Woo!
Now
Oh.
it is a harder check. So the divert is 10 plus 1.5 times your starship tier. This one is 10 plus 3 times your starship tier.
What's
So
our starship tier?
10. So it would be 40.
40.
Yes.
I have a plus 20.
So
but
you'd
I
have to
could use-
roll a natural 20 in order for it to work.
Oh,
Ugh, that's dumb. Okay. No, let's go ahead and let's try to get some shields back.
Okay.
So
that is a 25 DC.
okay, so that is a 36.
Yeah, that'll work.
And 11 points to our front-facing shields.
Okay.
And then I would suggest that we balance out.
All right.
Okay.
So it is time for the helm phase. Science officer and pilot.
So I will balance the shields again.
Okay.
Do we have or want to use one of the +6s?
For this, go right ahead, I would say.
Yeah, might as well use them. I would say we save the next one for attack roll.
Rolled a 19 plus the 6 plus 20, so 45.
Okay. Yeah, you easily balance the shields.
Oh my god.
And piloting checks.
Okay.
Okay.
That will be a 24.
And the dragon rolls a
1.
33.
Oh, no.
So you move first.
All right. Well, I don't want to be in this dragon space anymore because that seems like a bad place to be. I guess we'll head out to here, or attempt to anyway.
Okay.
And if possible, I'd like our starboard side to face it if we escape its hungry jaws.
Okay. Yeah, you easily get away from it. And since you didn't start your turn, or it didn't start its piloting check with you on its square, it's going to flip around and come
Does it
at you
need-
again.
Does it need to make an acrobatics check for that?
It does. It's 30.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
And it's going to try to bite you. Where did that go? I lost its attacks. Oh, there. Okay.
It breaks a wing.
26.
I mean, yeah.
Definitely hits.
And it does 19 points of damage to your starboard shields, I think is what you said you wanted facing it?
Yeah, I want the starboard side to be facing it right now.
Okay.
And do we balance?
You did balance before this, so...
Okay. Just 1 second.
1.
Okay. And
Okay, we're good.
it's now your gunnery phase.
How many points of damage was that?
That was 21.
Okay.
I thought it was 19, I believe.
19. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are not doing great.
I mean, that's just your shields. You still have HP beyond your shields too.
Yeah, but I don't want to get into our HP.
It's gonna ruin the resale value.
Yeah. You're
Right,
gonna dent it. There's gonna be chips in the paint job. You can't sell a scorched ship very easily.
It can be done, but there's way too many hoops to run through.
David Steele,
Yeah.
you're up on the guns.
Kill it.
Okay.
13. 23.
Plus 6, take the 6. Plus 4.
29. Okay.
All of the numbers.
So, yeah, you hit it.
34.
Yep.
Okay.
It's 66.
That's it. I need more power. And no rerolls, right?
Right.
No
This
rerolls.
time.
20.
Ooh. Okay. You guys start to see trickles of blood coming out of the side of it.
Look, you go your way, we'll go ours. Have a nice life.
And it is the top of the round. Engineering.
Ugh. Hold on. Let me see. It's bloodied. It looks like we could probably use a damage boost. So I'm going to divert some more energy, and I'm going to say, let's try to maneuver anywhere besides the starboard side. Anywhere
Okay.
but starboard, and we'll that'll work. Okay. And well, I guess that's not bad. 29.
That'll work. So you divert to the guns. So every one is a 2 now.
Yep.
Okay. Helm phase. Science officer and pilot can go.
Should I target it again?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, because I'll make sure it's not hitting one of our softer sides.
Okay.
The softer side of Sears. What is the name of our ship?
The Jade.
The softer side of Jade.
Okay, I rolled 10 and plus 20, so.
Yeah, you make it. If you have a plus 20? Wow.
And
Yeah.
computers, yeah.
Okay. And it is now time for piloting checks.
All right.
Okay. What did you roll?
Have any of us used a +6 this round yet?
No.
Then I'll take that. So 13 plus 16 is 29.
It rolled a 32.
Okay, so that means I go first.
That means you go first.
Black.
Delightful. All right. Well, I'm going to move 10 hexes that direction. And I'm going to have our forward lance basically facing him. So we're
Okay, so easy enough.
Hey, Chet, real quick. It looks like Thread Raiders is not working now. Did you look? Sorry.
Mine shows live.
Okay. Maybe
Yep,
it's just me.
we're seeing it.
Good.
Yep.
It reloaded for me, and then
Yeah,
it
I mean there was
again.
there was some latency, so you might have to toggle the latency a little bit, but that's because we're streaming a stream of a stream.
Okay.
And it is going to move right up to you. You will be my dinner.
Ah.
And
No, sir, I will not.
it is the gunnery phase. David Steele.
Yeah.
Kill it with fire.
Fire.
I will
Ooh.
tell you, it is very possible for you to kill it.
Yeah.
Right.
19 plus 10, 29.
Plus
Plus
six,
6 plus everything.
Plus everything.
You hit it.
Yeah.
Roll me damage on 4d12.
10d12. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
And no
next time.
rerolls,
Next
right?
ship. No, yes.
no,
three,
but any one that you get is actually a 2. So
Yeah, so one's
Okay,
a twos.
so 21.
And as you do this, the dragon, you see these laser bolts just shoot through this dragon, and it dies as it floats lifelessly through through the drift.
I told you.
But one,
As
but
we punch a hole through it and we just drive straight through
Right through the hole.
yeah, there you go.
Yes.
But as you do this, another piece of debris comes out and hits your ship. And
Clunk.
all of a sudden, the drift around you seems strange, and the ship's onboard AI kicks in. Drift, travel, ending. As the drift fades, you realize that the battle has damaged your drift engine, and you are now somewhere in the vast and unknown part of space with no way to get home. Everyone on the ship can either make me a perception check, or the science officer can make me a computer's check to scan the area.
all right.
Ooh, plus 15 in
I've
perception.
got plus 20 on computers, so I'm gonna roll computers.
I got 30 perception.
Natural 1.
Natural
30.
one.
30 perception.
30 perception.
Okay. For the two that got the 30 perception, you notice a very large asteroid within the range of your ship's short range engines. It appears to have some metallic structures on it also. And you can see light emanating from an area of the inside of the asteroid. The space where it's coming from looks big enough for you to fly your ship into. So it almost looks like there's light coming from the inside and somebody has built a door or something on the outside.
Hangar.
And as you fly your ship to this asteroid and land it, as you approach the asteroid, you can now clearly see someone has taken the time to build a sort of space dock out of this asteroid. The outside appears to have docking arms for larger ships to connect to. You can also see a large door with light streaking out of it. Inside, there appears to be a number of ships parked on the natural stone deck. Your sensors tell you that there is no field or security doors blocking the entry area, which means there's probably no gravity inside either. You successfully land your ships among the others parked here. I need our engineer to make me an engineering check.
Hey,
Okay.
we found the Millennium Falcon.
That's a 39.
The battle with the Void Dragon and the collision of whatever debris it was has damaged your drift engine, and you need to find replacement parts.
Okay.
As you look around the other ships, many of them do not even contain drift technology at all. There is one bright white ship with markings you have never seen on it, and it appears to be new enough to contain a drift drive. As you all go to check it out, you find it locked with a key card access. In order to get into the ship, you need to find the key card. Your only presumption is that the owners have went further into this asteroid.
Can I try to wireless hack the key card?
Roll me a computer's check.
Okay, so I also
Or do you have another way to hack it?
yes, yeah, I have a couple of ways, but I also have my what is that thing called? The exocortex. I have an
Okay.
exocortex, which gives me a -5 to the DC of this check,
All right.
and I can wireless hack for up to like 40 feet.
Okay, go for it.
Computers, Vic. Okay, so that plus my 31, even with a 10.
As you try to hack this ship, an electrical shock comes directly at you, and you take 4 points of shock damage
from a wireless hack.
from a wireless hack. Somehow it knew it was you,
Okay.
and nothing happens, so the ship doesn't open.
Oh, well.
And you see in front of you a large metallic double door. There is very low gravity in here, but you're still able to stay on the floor. And what do you want to do?
Okay, so first, my name is Plek, and I'm playing a mechanic, and I am a Korash Lashunta, so kind of short with little alien antennae, with kind of bluish skin, but the vast majority of what you can see is not skin, as far as you can tell, or is not real. I have my eyes are completely replaced. I have two large metal connectors. One is a line that runs down the right side of my head, and one is a data port that that is shunted into my neck. And the thing that stands out the most is there is a single third arm that sticks out to my right side.
Very
Alright.
interesting.
Well, I am Cad Oki. I am a uplifted bear operative. So when I'm standing straight, I'm standing 10 feet tall, big black fur with a little bit of gray along the side, wearing pretty well kept, if a little bit beat up armor. I have a large hook knife on one side. I've got a laser pistol on the other, and on my back is a large Shireen sniper rifle. And I don't really speak, not very well. So anytime I'm communicating, it is via telepathy to all of my friends' brains.
I'm playing Zoe, about 5'6", human, kind of dark skin, dreads pulled back. I'm a mechanic, roboticist. Have a little drone that follows me around. Guess that's it.
Nice. I'm Skeeter, the Skidamander, and that's me. Yeah.
Kind of like a salamander.
I will eat you, and I will hug you to death.
Okay. Nice.
I did throw up a little picture on Twitch, so I don't know if you can see it when it comes up, but
That's it. Yeah. I'm cuddly, and I love you.
Yeah, I almost forgot that the bear was large size, so I have to make your icon bigger.
Yeah, I am a large boy.
All right, and is that everybody?
That's everybody.
All right.
So I head to the door and see if there's a way to get in. Or if it's locked.
As you approach the door, it opens automatically. And let me just. And you enter what appears to be an airlock. And so you all can enter there.
All right. I look to the rest of the crew. You want me to take point?
Sure.
All right.
Whatever.
I unsling my sniper rifle and just keep it at the ready, and I will start squeezing my way through this very small corridor.
And as the rest of you enter this corridor, and we'll say CAD has plenty of room to get through. I'm just going to move all of your icons in here. All right. As you all get in there, the door slams shut, and you feel pressurization start to come back to where gravity can kick in. And after a few minutes, another door opens. And let me just. And as you enter this next hallway, you can see some computer terminals.
I look to our engineer and our science officer. It looks like there's some computers here if you guys want to take a look at those. I'll move out of the way.
I'll go over to them and start doing something.
All right. These are computers unlike any you've ever seen. And the language is even one you've never seen before. If you want, you could try a computer's check, but you would have to be able to understand the language first.
can my exocortex try to interface with it directly?
You could try. Let's see what happens. Make me a computers check.
Okay. So again, I'm using my wireless function. 32, and then again, it would be a -5 to the DC with the exocortex.
Okay. As you try to interface with it, it's almost as if the computer itself has been put into a shutdown mode. You still can't understand exactly what it is, but you think that it has something to do with controlling systems of this spaceport.
Okay.
And as you all listen down the hallway, you can hear some tapping, a clanking sound, almost as if something is tapping on the floors or the ceilings.
Is it getting closer?
It almost sounds like it gets closer for a minute and then goes away.
I immediately, as soon as I hear the clicking, I kind of back away from the terminal. Is it near a wall?
The terminal?
Yeah.
So the terminal is these is like right here and right here.
Okay.
Those two?
Yes.
How about, can I use my...
you see my skin just change to match the color of the wall and floor.
Interesting.
As soon as I hear that.
Can I just ask how you're doing that?
Chameleon skin.
Ah. Okay.
I'm a avid personal modifier, and I have a number of modifications that have been done to me.
I want to see if I can do anything with the computers.
Okay, roll me computers check.
Okay. I understand Common, Eoxian, Vesk, and Yoski.
Okay.
Rolled 25. I have a feat. Special abilities, team knowledge, -5 to the DC for engineering checks to identify creatures and technology. Would that help you?
You can. That will help a little bit. You can identify these as an ancient technology. They're not anything that's come out of this era, though. It's almost as if somebody from 1,000 years ago has built this spaceport and it's been floating in space ever since. And that's why you can't really understand the language, is because it's not a common language that anybody speaks these days. And as you hear, or as you are checking out these computers, down the hallway, since Cad has moved into range, you see this little red blip come clanking out onto the hallway, and all of a sudden it starts blaring an alarm, and saying intruder alert, intruder alert.
Kill it!
I ready a laser and I head that way.
And we're actually going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
All right. Not great.
I get one thing. It says I can, before the initiative roll, I can spend 1 resolve point to attempt a bluff check. But
and what does that?
But I don't see the creature though. The DC is equal to 15 plus the target's total perception skill. If your check is successful, the target creature is considered unaware at the start of combat.
So it's unaware of you at the start of combat.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to also make a stealth check? Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead and make your stealth check.
That's a 32 for stealth.
Okay, you are easily hidden. And we'll just go around the room. Chet, what'd you roll for initiative?
10.
Okay. Kestreal?
11.
Okay. David Steele.
Do we add anything? I got an 11.
11 on the die plus your initiative modifier.
Oh, 3 plus 3.
So a 14.
Mhm.
And Cyrus.
13 for me.
What is your initiative modifier?
My initiative modifier is a +6.
Okay. Give me just a second. All right. All right. David Steele, you have the highest initiative. You are up.
Okay.
And who all made computer checks? Was it? It was Kestrel and.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, but I was interrupting. But I have a custom rig. It says I can. I don't know what that means though. It says I
So
can
because
do
you're a
something.
mechanic, you have a custom rig, which is basically
A data pad, but
a
you
data
don't-
pad.
Mhm.
but it's basically used for controlling your drone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's your selfie stick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we'll just move everybody right there into the room.
How does it work with the drones and initiative? Like, does having the drone attack count as the
Oh,
player's
actually, your drone
action?
gets its own initiative. So I need David Steele and Kestrel to make me an
17.
initiative for your drone.
20 for my drone.
16 for my drone.
So the drones get to go first.
It's the robots.
As they should. Send in the robots first.
So Twitch is actually up first.
Yes.
And what would you like Twitch to do?
Attack.
Okay.
Semi-auto pistol elite.
Right. So that has a range of 30 feet. So it's got to get within 30 feet of it.
It does say 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet? Okay.
Yep.
So Twitch is actually the one that has the 4 propellers on it,
Yeah.
right there. So it doesn't have line of sight yet. So you'd have
Okay.
to.
So he has 30 feet of distance.
Okay.
So, but 60 feet of ranged for the pistol.
Right. So you can move it. You should be able to move the icon on the map.
I don't know which one it is.
It is that one.
That guy. Okay. I'm scared.
I don't like your camera being so close to me.
All right, so I want to move it. What are we just doing 3 of them, right? For 30?
No, it's 5 foot squares.
Oh, God. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like that? Something like that?
Yeah, let me switch back here.
Is that a bad guy there?
So the
That
bad
is
guy is the red little
Yeah.
robot guy. Yeah.
All right, so I think I'm definitely close enough now.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're close enough there.
Actually, can I move back? I don't want to be that close.
Yeah, you can move back. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me an attack.
So I'm gonna shoot him, and I got a 11 plus 6.
Okay, so 20 or no.
17. Well, it's 17 with the plus 6.
Okay, 17. And what kind of a gun was that?
Semi-auto pistol elite, range 60 feet.
Okay, so that's actually a kinetic weapon because it actually uses bullets. A 17 does not hit.
Okay, and that's all I have, I think,
against
on
the
this.
against the KAC.
Yeah, against KAC. So a 17 does not hit. And yeah, that's your drones only have one weapon. So
Yeah,
it is
okay.
now Skitter's turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so couple of questions
Go, Skitter.
about the drone. It says your drone has a camera you can see through using your custom rig. Am I automatically using the custom rig?
Yes, you automatically have your custom rig out because you're
Okay.
using your drone.
Or it could be installed in your head if you would rather it be installed in your head.
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that.
And then under feet, it says weapon focus +1, small arms, +1 to attack with chosen weapon type.
So on your sheet, because I used Hero Lab, it automatically adds that into your attack modifier.
Okay.
So yeah, yours is good to go.
Alright, so I'm gonna. Is there an icon for it?
Yep, it's right there.
Okay. I'm gonna move him over here
Okay.
and have him shoot with the compliance ray.
You must comply. You must comply.
Okay. Total 25 to hit.
25 to hit will hit.
Okay, and I don't understand all the numbers on here. 4d4 plus 5f non-lethal. Crit blind. That's only if it's a crit that you worry about the
Right.
extra numbers.
So
Okay.
44.
Six, 10, 11, total of 16.
16. Okay. Good enough. And David Steele.
Yeah. All right, what's the biggest? Let's see here. Let's do a clear wave. I need to be what? Clear wave. I guess I have to run up, right?
Yeah, if you need to get in range.
Mm-hmm. Is that me?
You're this guy right here.
Oh, I'm over there. So
You're the Skittermander with the little laser sword thing.
I guess I gotta run all the way up there.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm guessing this is the best thing. It says Clear Wave 2, EAC +12, KAC +12. Is that good?
Hold on. What do you... Let me pull up your sheet.
I'm guessing that's a weapon.
Oh, that might be your armor. Hang on.
Ew. Dueling sword then, I guess? Or a laser pistol?
Okay,
I'm just
so
trying to think of what's the best
dueling
thing to
sword.
hit
Dueling
this guy.
sword is a sword. A laser pistol is a ranged weapon. So yeah.
Like, how do I know what's the best thing to hurt this thing? Would I know?
You don't unless you have something that allows you.
So you have a dueling sword, a laser pistol, or a shadow staff.
Right.
I have a question. How much engineering did you take? And oh no, you took a drone. So never mind.
Yeah.
So you would not have any way of telling specifically what's going on with it.
No.
Okay. I mean, in game though. I mean, like, or out of game. Like, I just don't know which one would be better.
So the
Just use a
dueling
pistol.
sword, and the shadow staff are both melee weapons.
Okay.
Or I guess the shadow staff can act as a ranged weapon also. So if you look at it, the laser pistol has a +10 with 3d4 +5 damage.
So I guess I want to shoot it then. Is what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Okay.
Or the shadow staff has 2d4 +5 damage. So
All right.
whichever one of those you want to use.
So I will use the laser. Ooh, nat 20 for the attack.
Nat 20, that will pull a critical hit. So not
Yay.
only for your laser pistol, you get on a critical you get an extra D4 of burn damage on top of your regular damage. And let's see.
+10. +6.
For a ranged attack, you get critical effect. Sudden dental needs. The target loses any bite attack and suffers a 20% mischance on all attacks until healed. Ooh,
I like
that's fun. All right. So I have to roll to hit every time I try to hit you guys. So you do hit. So you're gonna roll 4d4 plus 5.
So 11 plus 5 is 16.
Okay. And it is now Cyrus's turn.
Woo.
All right. Well, with all my little buddies just in a line there, I have with my sniper rifle out in my hand. I would like to try to do a trick shot, which will take my full action. It does allow me to move, but I'm not going to move right now.
Okay.
So let me roll to hit with the sniper rifle.
Right.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Huh.
That is a natural 1.
Ooh, a natural 1. So now we get to pull from the critical fumble deck. I hope my insurance covers this. Applying the wound critical hit effect to yourself. Oh, roll on the table. Oh, now I got to pull up some stuff. You're making me do more work because you're critical?
Yes.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Actually, roll me a fortitude save real quick.
Fortitude save? All
yeah,
right.
because fortitude negates.
Oh, that would have been nice a little while ago. That is 17 plus 8. That is 25.
And what did you... Okay, so...
I attacked with my Shireen eye rifle.
Oh, okay. 25 will pass, so fortitude negates, so no adverse effects right now. From
He says right now.
And it is our little buddy's turn. And as he begins going, you hear some more clanking up the hallway as he begins to go. But he is going to. David Steele just happens to be right in the front.
Yeah.
A 32 to hit.
Oh.
Does that hit, Dave?
I'm gonna probably say yeah. What am I looking at?
EAC.
EAC is 25.
Okay. You take. Where'd it go?
I tuck and roll.
You take 11 points as this robot holds up a hand and a blast of energy comes out of it. And that is its turn.
11.
And it is Kestreal.
Okay. I had a question about one of my feats.
Okay.
Amplified glitch says as a standard act to make computers check, tech malfunction applies shaken to one creature per level, 1+ rounds. Once targeted foe is immune for 24 hours. So what will that do to it?
So it will give it the shaken condition, which it takes a -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks.
Okay, and then
It essentially glitches out.
Yeah.
so then it's once targeted, it's immune for 24 hours. Does that mean I can't do it again to this creature?
To that creature, you couldn't do it again. Correct.
Okay. How? See, it says max 30 feet between targets. It doesn't say how close I need to be. Do I need to be?
You would need to be. You would need to be within 30 feet, also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do that then. I'll move. I'll move here.
Okay.
And I'll do that. So it's a computers check. It's a total of 29.
29. That will make it. So it is shaken. So it takes a -2 to everything. And Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It is now Chet's turn.
So, do I have line of sight on it?
Yeah, we'll say you do only because there's not a lot of space in here.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use part of my move action to track it with my exocortex.
Okay.
And that gives me it gives me a whole bunch of information about the type of creature, its telemetry, and any weaknesses.
Okay, so this is it is a robot. So it has construct immunities.
Okay.
Which means it is immune to bleed, death effects, disease, mind affecting effects, necromancy effects, paralysis, poison, sleep, and stunning. It also cannot take ability damage, ability drain, energy drain, exhaustion, fatigue, negative levels, or non-lethal damage. And any effect that requires a fortitude save, it is immune to. And what else does it give you for that?
Mostly it's just telemetry data. As long as I can see it, I know how far away it is.
Okay.
That sort of thing. So what I want to do is I want to attempt to override it.
Okay.
It has to make a will saving throw. It has to meet a 19.
Okay. 6.
So it fails.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is dazed for 1 round.
Dazed and stunned. Interesting. Dazed, for all those that don't know, is it can take no actions for the next round. So until the start of Chet's next turn, it is dazed.
And it is immune to that effect for the next 24 hours. And
Okay.
Can I take a shot at it?
Is the override a standard action?
Hold on. Let me just go back up here because it's oh, yep, standard action for overload.
Okay, so no, you cannot take a shot at it.
Okay.
That would make it the top of round 2, and we are back to Twitch. Because you're a small creature, David Steele,
Yes.
Twitch can easily float over you, so there is no penalty for cover or anything like that. If you want to take another shot or whatever.
Yeah, I think I just have to keep attacking, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Do they get any kind of bonus on their attack rolls?
15.
No.
So 19
That will hit.
to hit. And then it's, let's see here. +6. +2, +2, 3d6p? What's that mean?
Okay, so 3d6p is the damage. So you roll 3d6 and just add it up.
All right.
That's 3d6 piercing.
Oh. 14.
All right. And I do believe it is Gitter's turn.
Can I make one other question during my
Sure.
turn? Could I have telepathically told everybody that it is a construct and it can't be bled or any of those kind of things?
You can tell them it's a construct. I'm not going to let you do the whole spiel.
Right. But they would understand what a construct is.
Sure. And
it's completely silent. It's just in your head.
yeah, Skitter, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to shoot it again with the compliance ray.
Okay, go for it.
I think it's the same thing I rolled last time. It's +13. So 24 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. Roll damage.
+5, 12 damage.
Okay. And this little robot, you see it start to have electrical sparks all over it, and it falls limp to the ground in a pile of metal. We're gonna stay in initiative order for now. David.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
So I read this overcharge. I don't know if that's something I can use.
There's nothing. There's no targets, so we just would have to move forward. And yes,
Oh,
you
he's
can
not a target.
Yep, he's dead. You can overcharge like a weapon that somebody's holding if you want to, or things like that. But
Yeah.
we should just keep moving in.
Sure. Where do you want to go, guys?
The only way forward is forward.
Guys. Okay.
Yeah. Push in. Just keep.
So you could see, if you move forward, there's a hallway going this way.
Yeah.
The hallway also continues down at around a quarter.
Can we simplify just a tiny bit? Can everybody hold on to their movement or whatever, and let me run ahead real quick? I'm currently stealthed still. I haven't actually done anything to break my stealth. So can I run forward a little bit stealthily and see what I can see?
It's fine with me. Do I just...
Okay, so you would hold David. Actually,
pretty much everybody would just hold unless they want to, unless somebody wants to move. Well,
yeah. So David and Cyrus could hold, but before Chet,
well, it went down. It actually went down on Kestreal's. Oh yeah, no, it would have been David's.
It went down on Skinner's turn.
Okay, yeah.
So David and Cyrus are next, and then, but before you can even move,
okay.
2 more security bots walk out, and you hear them flash off an alarm. And we're going to remain in initiative order. And David and since you could see objects.
All right, you first, David.
Okay. So I will attack it, I guess?
Okay.
Or try to talk to it. Well, they're just drones going to attack us, right? Security guys.
They're security. They look like security bots, yeah. So I don't know if you have the range from where you're at, but
no.
You are 40 feet from the first one.
So laser pistol 90 feet. Well, laser pistol is 90 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then go ahead and fire. You're gonna be firing at the one with the green dot.
Now, just this is my first time playing the Starfinder. Like, is this something where I try to talk to him, like, or is this just we just fight? Like we know.
You could try.
You could do an engineering. See if you can understand it.
Yeah. You could try to talk to it. Making a check like that would be your standard action, though.
All right. So then I probably don't want to waste that then. All right. I guess I'll just shoot it.
Okay.
Go 18 roll.
That will hit. So go ahead and roll me damage. I think you told me it was 3d6.
So, yeah. So, if I do the laser, the laser is 3d4 plus 5.
Something.
Okay.
So laser pistol plus 10. So that would be, if I did the roll, I could add 10?
So when you roll your d20, you add 10 to it. Right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's already hit, though. All right, so 3d4 plus 5.
Okay.
So 11, 16.
Okay. And that will be your turn.
Then it's my turn then?
That would be Cyrus's, yep.
All right, let's try that full action trick shot again with the Shireen Eye.
Okay.
Really? Okay. That is a 14 to hit.
That is not a hit. And so now it is Kestrel's turn.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think. Let's see. Let's be back here. Trying to understand all my abilities. Let's see. I don't have anything I can shoot that far.
So you could move through your ally spaces
Mm-hmm.
if you want to.
You can step over me.
How does movement work on Starfinder? Can you break up your movement, like move half, take your action, then move the rest?
No, you have to do it all in one action on Starfinder.
You'd probably do best to try to get into that little alcove, or the other
That hallway.
Right there.
I can't make it that far.
Then just shoot. If you've got the range on a weapon, just shoot.
I don't have range on anything.
What's the range on your your ranged weapon?
I have a decoupler. It's 30 feet.
So you would have to get to there.
Yeah, just scoot up a tad.
Is there anything I could potentially do to the computers, not knowing the language or anything?
No, unfortunately, because you don't know the language, you can't really do anything to them.
Okay. Can you use your action for extra movement?
You could do a double move.
Mm-hmm. Run.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. And that will be your turn. So it is Chet, you're up.
I'm going to, as part of my move action, I'm going to go ahead and target those two again. So
okay. You can target one, I think.
I can target two with my level. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just scooch up a little bit.
Okay.
Given the range and everything that I'm seeing here, I'm not quite in range of them to be able to do my remote business. So, let's see, where's the 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. Yeah, I'm not quite in range. So, we're just going to go ahead and pew pew with a laser real quick. I'm going to go ahead and take a deadly aim.
Okay.
But I still get a +1 on top of whatever I end up rolling. Circumstance bonus. Okay, so it's a laser rifle, so I have a 16. So 38? No, wait, hold on. No, 32.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Against EAC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is 13 points of fire damage.
Okay. Awesome. That's your turn.
Hold on. I'm actually gonna keep moving because I have shoot on the run.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys notice my legs move very fast.
And top of round 3, Twitch is back up. I don't think you're quite. You said you had 60 foot of range on the gun on.
Twitch has 60 foot and 30 foot of speed.
Okay. So you are 45 foot away, so you could still shoot it from where you're at.
Yeah. And I think that's all he can do, right? I mean,
I mean, pretty much. He's a camera drone with a gun.
Yeah.
He is designed to do one thing: Well, two things: keep you safe and make sure you look good on camera.
Yeah.
All right, so 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
3d6. Oh, that's better than mine.
Yeah.
5, 10, 12.
Okay.
12 damage.
Got it. And that'll put us at Skitter.
Alright, gonna move forward and take another shot. Range. He's the one with the 60-foot range, so I keep thinking I can shoot further.
So I think Skitter would have the range right now.
Oh, cool, yeah. Alright, so fire a shot at that guy. Too many different tabs open. Keep track of all the abilities. Let's see. It's 13. I rolled 16 plus 13, so 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
$17.
And the green one explodes in a flurry of sparks.
Nice.
And is gone. And it is now the robot's turn. And
Hey, buddy.
Chet is right next to him. So it's going to take a shot at you.
Now, is he still hiding, though? Is he still...
I mean, I shot, so I
Stealth?
wouldn't still be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Natty 18 on the die for 33.
Against.
EAC.
Yeah, that hits.
It is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And okay, so that is its turn. And we are on to David.
Yes. So I got a bunch of skills. I'm like, can I use some of these here?
You could try.
All right. Well, let's see here. How close can I get? So if I use the dueling swords, I guess I have to be right there next to him.
Yeah, it's a melee, so you'd have to be right up in its face.
But it would look great on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can reach it then. I only have 30.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bummer. Well, I'm still going to run up anyway. So 5, 10, 15.
That'll put you right behind me.
25, 30. So I can't go on you. Yeah, so
No, you have to be on a different square when you stop.
Okay. So it's still... All right, I'd like to hit him with that, but I can't. So I will hit him again then with ranged. Let's do... Shadow Staff. What is that? That's ranged.
Yeah, so it's the Shadow Staff is a hybrid weapon. So
Okay.
it has a little bit of magical stuff to it.
Right. I'll do that then.
Okay.
Plus 10. So... Ooh, nat 20.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's the second one for Mr. David Steele.
Yes.
Blast back. The target is knocked prone and pushed 1d6 squares directly away. Well, you can't really push it anywhere because it's next to a wall, but it is prone now.
Yeah.
Which means it's flailing on the ground. Its 3 or 4 legs, whatever it has, is just kicking in the air. And go ahead and do your damage.
So it says 2d4 plus 5, and it doesn't say anything for crit.
Okay, so
It just
then
says
yeah, it
crit.
doesn't have a critical effect then.
It just says crit, but there's no number.
Right,
It
yeah,
doesn't
that
say-
means it
okay.
doesn't have any extra damage for
2d4
critical.
plus 5. 4, 5, so 10.
Ooh, okay. And it would be Cyrus's turn.
All right. So, does prone do anything when it comes to range attacks in Starfinder?
It's like a -4 or something.
Yeah, prone. You take a -4 to melee attacks and a +4 to AC against ranged attacks,
Right.
and a -4 penalty to AC
Against melees.
against melees. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets
Okay.
a +4 to ranged attacks.
Gotcha. And I can't move through my
Yeah.
crewmates.
Yeah, you
here.
can move through your crewmates, and we'll say that this hallway is 10 feet wide, just for the simple fact that
I am a bear. Yeah,
you're
I
a
got
bear.
it. Okay. I will drop the sniper rifle for now. Pull out my hook knife.
Okay.
I have 60 feet of movement, so I should be able to get right up to him.
Okay.
I just squeeze against the wall.
And I will go ahead and attempt to smash it with my hook knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody who's actually looking at the back of me with the bear, you just see bear fur. Chameleon skin.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Oh, apparently I'm much better with a knife than I am with my sniper rifle. That is a with my modifiers, that's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's a D8. Okay. 8 plus 14 is 22 points of damage.
Okay. Got it. And it is
Should be
Kestreal.
Okay, I'm going to attempt the overload.
Okay.
Render it non-functional now, but it's the override, I think.
Okay.
I wanted to do.
So what is that's a
That
computer's
makes
check?
No,
That
it's a DC.
Dazed, but the amplified glitch makes it shaken. What was the difference between the two of those again?
Between
If you do the hack thing, the skill ability,
Making it shaken or making it dazed.
dazed it doesn't do anything. And
dazed
shaken,
it takes no actions. Shaken it is -2 to ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks. So the better one is dazed.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll attempt the overload, and that's
Okay.
DC 18.
Will save.
Mm-hmm.
Shaken, not stirred.
It rolled an 18, so it passes.
Okay. And it's immune now to that effect, so I can't use mine.
Yeah. And
Yes.
we will say it is Chet's turn.
Chicka Chet.
And you have a large bear in front of you, so it's going to get some cover if you want to make that ranged attack.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just going to step past the bear to the other side, and from my third arm, you just see my third arm go schnick, and a blade comes out of a little pocket inside of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
And that is a melee attack.
Stabby.
And I get my extra on that, so that is a 13 plus 11 is 24 plus 3 is 27.
That'll
27.
hit.
Okay. And that does 2d4. 3, 6. So 16 points of kinetic
Okay.
piercing damage.
Yeah.
And we're back to the top of round 3, I think it is.
Oh man.
And Twitch, you're up.
You're gonna die. All right.
Oh, it's not dead. How much damage did it take?
I know, right?
It's got a little bit more left.
All right.
And Twitch, you have a large bear in your way, so you're gonna have to move if you want to try to.
I can move.
I'll fly over you.
Uh,
So Twitch is back here.
Twitch just hovers over the prone body, points down, and just shoots.
Yeah,
Hover
right.
death.
All the way up here. All right, so 11. So 17. 17.
Death from above.
a 17,
17.
Against KAC or EAC.
17. How do I know what it's against?
What type of damage?
The
does it do?
semi-automatic pistol.
It's KAC.
It's KAC that misses. And that'll be Twitch's turn. Skitter.
Right? Skitter's gonna
Go,
move
Skitter,
up.
go!
So can we tell like what kind of condition it's in? Like almost down.
It looks like there's a few sparks coming off of it. Like you guys have done some serious damage to it. It's still prone on the ground, and its legs are just flailing in the air.
Okay.
It's
If it
having a
moved
bad
up
day.
Here, would it be able to shoot over the bear or around the bear?
It'll be a hard shot because
Yeah.
it's prone and it has cover, so it'll be a real
Well,
hard shot.
So I guess the thing with drones is they can fly up. There is 20-foot ceiling. So how tall is the bear?
I am 10 foot tall, so there's
Okay,
10
so
there's,
So the drone could get high enough that it could go over the bear.
Yep.
If it's right next to it.
Do it.
yeah, it just rolls up right next to my shoulder.
Do it.
Got 40 feet. So could I be here and high enough to shoot
Yep.
over?
Do
Yep.
it. Kill it.
Alright.
Death.
Try the compliance ray again.
Murder,
You
death,
got
kill.
this. You got this.
Ooh, 19 plus 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, Rob, you're back. I see you.
12 plus 17 damage.
That thing explodes. It just explodes.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys now see there's another hallway. There's some monitors through this hallway that all appear to be blinking red. And you think it's like different systems that are offline on this. And there's a door at the end of this hallway.
Can I check to see if I can see anything about the systems?
These are just monitors. There's no actual terminals.
No terminals. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just head to the door.
Okay.
Can I be stealthy, please?
Yeah, be stealthy.
I grab my sniper rifle back before we get moving too far.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stealth wise, let's see, where am I stealth? Whatever 18 plus 16 is, I'm done mathing for the day.
Yeah, you're good. You make it to the door. As
Actually,
you reach,
plus 19. Sorry.
yeah, that's fine. You easily make it through the hallway very stealthily.
37.
Can you show
As
me on the
you-
map? Where is he?
I'm all the way at the end of the hall. I'm going to the door.
So
Okay.
it's right
down
there.
Got it.
And as you get there, you can tell that the door is locked from the inside.
Okay.
You can make a.
Can I try a remote hack?
Sure. Let's try that.
So with computers.
Yep.
34.
That'll definitely unlock the door, and as it slides open, inside, give me just a second, you see a dead body in a spacesuit. This appears to be some sort of storage closet where there were foodstuffs at one point. And this body may have holed up in here. Maybe it ran from those security bots.
Yeah.
And over time, it looks like it either ate all the food or the food has went bad. And it just kind of stayed here and then died.
Yeah.
I check its body for things.
For things.
You find a defunct ancient Nokia cell phone.
Oh my God.
Oh,
The little tiny
So
ones.
it doesn't have any power.
It doesn't have any power, no, but you can definitely tell this thing is very sturdy and that it would last forever.
Forever.
And there is another door, just north of where Kestreal is now.
Can I use my data jack to start powering it?
Yes.
Unfortunately, the connect it's just not the right type of connector.
Right.
I have a whole drawer of them though.
Yeah, but you didn't bring them with you.
Yeah, they're on the ship.
Yeah,
So no,
yeah.
I meant the one you need is never in the drawer.
Yes.
Okay.
And-
I take the cell phone.
You take.
Tech. I like tech.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can take the cell phone. There is
I
a
go ahead
door.
and check the door.
The door's unlocked. It slides open, and you're into what appears to be like a natural cavern at this point.
Ooh.
Can I go ahead and make a run to go catch up?
Yeah, everybody can catch up. And you don't really see anything in this cavern room. There's two paths. There's one that goes off to the east, and there's one that goes more northwest.
Split the party. I'm just gonna start heading this direction towards my right hand side. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go down that path stealthily again, and just keep going until
Where you going?
until I see something.
Okay, so as you round that corner, you see another empty chamber. Let me just
Can I make a perception check real quick to see if I get any?
Yeah, make a perception check.
33.
33. You could tell that at one point these caverns were well used by people, but it looks like nobody has been here for a very long time. There is like one path that looks like 3 different people may have went down the path this way. Very recently, because the dust is all stirred up and you can see footprints in the dust.
I'm following the footprints very stealthily.
Okay.
I'll be moving, but once he's out of sight, I will basically motion for the rest of the party to follow behind, and we will try to stealth as well.
Okay. Everybody, roll me stealth.
Okay.
Are you following me, or are you going the other path?
Let's go the other path.
Whoa, 28.
I telepathically send a message to everybody and just say, I went down the other path and don't see anything. Looks like somebody went down a different path.
And as you guys come through here, I heard a 28. What was the other stealth?
30 for me.
Okay.
8 for me.
Okay.
Super stealth.
And Chet, what was your stealth?
Oh, I need to roll again? Because I don't remember what the last one was. It was like a... Wait, hold on.
33 was what you rolled last time.
33.
Okay, so 33. Yeah. Everybody but Kestreal easily makes it through here. Kestreal, you're kicking rocks into the walls and different stuff as you come through here. Again, as everybody looks around, it looks like nobody's been here in a very long time except this one set of footprints. And let's see.
I'll just say, I'll telepathically again tell everybody just hang back a few feet behind me, and I'll just keep going.
Hey,
Okay.
out of game real quick. We only have about a half hour left. We can
Yeah.
roll into the break if we need to, but so we might as well just keep playing, right? We're not going
Yeah.
to stop.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Let's rush through it as quick as we can.
Yeah, trust me, I'm skipping some stuff already. So, but as you continue on down this path, make me a perception check, Chat.
Perception is that's 30 even.
30 even. This next chamber is very moist, and you notice that there's a lot of junk here, almost like somebody is hoarding items.
Maybe
And
scrappers.
and before we go any further, everybody put yourself where you want to be.
I would be a few feet behind Plek.
Okay.
Now, are we talking in this room where we want to be, or
Yeah,
like ahead in the
wherever.
map?
Well, I'm gonna guess Chet's going first, so he's right here.
Right.
So everybody, put yourself wherever you want to be behind him.
All right. So I'd want my drone to be a little ahead of me, and I'm gonna hang back. So
Okay.
like that.
That's a good idea.
And as you enter this room, off the ceiling drops this slime that looks like it's made up of ship parts and ooze, and as it does so, I just need you all to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Does it like see me?
Oh yeah, it definitely sees you. And you can see that there's scattered parts around that are all covered in ooze. It's almost like this thing.
It sees me even with the stealth.
Even with the stealth, it has blind sense. So
fair enough. Does it have a heat signature?
Um,
Man, he's asking all the right questions.
It appears to have a heat signature.
Okay, because I see in infrared, and so when I walked in the room, would I have seen it on the ceiling with that perception?
Yeah, you would have seen it, and it saw you, and it slides down the wall and looks like it wants to eat you. And so we're gonna roll for initiative.
No, I'm just gathering information. Sorry.
All right, I got 21 for me and a 4 for Twitch.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my sheet back up. David has a 21 and a 4 for Twitch.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
21 for me and 6 for Skiddo.
I had a 14.
Chet has a 14 and Cyrus.
I have a 12.
12. All right, let me. Kestreal and David, what is your initiative modifiers?
3 for my character.
4.
Okay, so Kestreal goes first. Just give me a second to rearrange these.
So it's.
All right, and 10 plus.
So who's first on initiative?
Kestrel.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Do your thing.
I'm gonna move over here under this drone.
Okay.
15, 20, 24.
And the ceilings are 30 feet high here, so just so y'all know.
And then what is it I can do to get information about it?
I don't know that you can unless the drone does.
No, she could, if she wanted to, she could roll a life science.
Yeah. Life science check.
Okay. So that would be. What would I add to that?
Your life science modifier. So if you look on your sheet, you should have life science.
You'd also probably know from working with me that I have the ability to just to track that using my mods. So I will share that with you once it comes to my turn, if that's what you want to do. Because it'll take your entire turn to do the roll as well.
Yeah.
For life science.
Yeah, so that is a standard action to roll a check.
Right.
You could hold until I have the option to act as well.
I'm not close enough to. Oh, I can shoot it actually.
Yeah, you could shoot.
Yeah, I'm just in range to shoot it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at it and see what happens.
Okay.
My decoupler. It's 15 to hit.
15 to hit is a miss.
Okay.
So you moved, and that would put us at David Steele.
All right. So I guess I got to run up. And can't get close enough to hit it with my melee, so I'm going to shoot, I guess. Laser pistol.
Okay.
Plus 10. 26.
Pew.
26 will hit.
And it says +6/+6 in front of the damage. Does that mean anything? It says full +6/+6.
Because if you were fired in full auto, is that what that is?
Oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so just the +10. All right, 3d4 + 5. 3d4. So 15.
15 points of damage. Got it.
Yeah.
And it is the slime's turn.
Oh, it's a slime, so I probably don't even want to cut it. It'll split into 2.
A junk slime.
And it's gonna move up
Oh.
to the thing that just shot it.
Oh.
Why isn't it letting me? Oh, that one.
Because it's scared.
And it is going to
Hi.
it is going to slime you.
Get slimed.
It rolls a 30.
Oh. All right, so EAC 25, right?
Hold on. This is KAC.
All right, I have KAC and KAC +8. What does that mean?
So +8 is used on special rolls. So just don't even worry about that unless I tell you.
But I want to. No. 25 then for the regular.
Okay. And what did I say I rolled?
30.
30.
That's why I
so
wanted the +8.
You take 22 points of damage.
Ow!
This is a good time to donate to help your players. Thank you.
Yeah.
This might be the big bad at the end of this mission.
We could use the help.
And that is its turn. It is Chet.
Can you guys type in text? Feel free to donate in chat.
Okay.
I don't know if mine's coming through.
Do I have any room to maneuver around it to get to the other side of this thing? Can you hear me?
I heard you.
You can move past it with an acrobatics check.
Yeah, not really my thing, acrobatics. But
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and use my move action to go ahead and target it, and use my tracking. What information do I get from its weaknesses on the tracking?
Its weaknesses.
Basically, I know if it is resistant to anything, or if it is if it has like a specific weakness. Okay, combat tracking. Let me get.
You know that it has ooze immunities, which means it cannot be critically hit, paralysis, poison, polymorph, sleep, or stunning. Gaze, illusions, or visual effects don't work.
And there's no mechanical component to this thing. It's bio.
Yeah, it is bio. It looks like it has a bunch of parts on it, but it looks like that it built armor out of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Parts. And it's also unflankable.
Ooh. You said there's a 30-foot ceiling?
Yes.
Could I use my jump jets to get to the other side of it?
Sure.
I'm going to use a jump jet just to go ploop to the other side of it. I have 50 feet of movement typically, but I can only use 30 of that with my jump jets.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna jump jet.
Okay. And are you rolling the acrobatics?
Do I need to?
Yeah, roll me acrobatics still. You're going to get a bonus to this.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it. It's 17 plus 4, so it's a 21. 20.
Yeah, you easily make it to the other side.
Okay. So then I go to the other side, and actually, can I land like right here? Because I've got like 30 feet of movement with my jump jets.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
I go up and over.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm gonna just back up so I have line of sight right there.
Okay.
So and then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it.
Okay.
Pew pew with my lasers. And okay, ooh, a 19 plus my ranged attack plus my 3, so that is 33.
That will hit.
EAC.
That'll hit.
Okay, wasn't a crit, but close. Let's try for another one. Ooh, good damage too. 21 damage with my laser, fire damage.
Awesome. Didn't like that.
Huh.
And it is Cyrus's turn.
Oh, can I also just back away this way, so it cannot see me, and I'm gonna stealth.
So you can't do that because you already moved.
Right, but I have I have shot on the run.
Shot on the run. Okay, yeah, you can do that then. Cyrus, you're up.
All right, I will go ahead and try to take my full action to do a trick shot with my laser pistol.
Ooh.
I need to make a check real quick first.
Who's down here?
That's me.
Oh, that's where you went. Okay.
Chet, yeah.
Chet.
Yeah, I got out of sight and I'm camouflaging to try to avoid it.
So in order to get the extra damage on this, I need to make a DC equal to 20 plus the target CR with a stealth check of 38 is what I rolled.
A 20 plus its CR. Yes, you would make that.
Excellent. So now I have to hit it with an attack.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say you have line of sight just because I'm not messing with the map right now.
Fair enough. I mean, I could move through the drones too. I imagine they're high enough on the ceiling.
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
need to. So I'll just move down here and there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be a laser pistol. That'll be a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, this is gonna take a minute, so bear with me. So that is 3, 4, 5 plus 5. That's 10 points of laser damage. Plus 5d8. It's 8, 13, 15. An additional 23 damage on top of that.
Okay. What kind of damage is that?
That's the laser pistol.
Oh, okay.
And the target is also flat-footed.
All right. So flat-footed, for those that don't know, is it takes a -2 penalty to AC until the start of Cyrus's next turn.
Yeah.
So have fun, guys.
All right now.
And
No, all we got to do is hit it.
we'll just throw that on there.
I hear the epic jiggle from that shot, and I telepathically just go, "Good shot."
I telepathically mentioned back to you. Yeah, reminds me of the fight pits.
Skitter is up,
All right.
and I think Skitter is actually under.
Here, I'll move out of the way.
Yeah, there.
Alright. Skitter's gonna. Oops, that's the wrong one. Over.
We can also put them off the map
Over here.
itself because
yeah.
they're above us, so
That's
we can put them
right.
kind of off the map.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's a good
then-
place.
Well, that's a wall there, so you don't want to put them in.
Well, it's to denote height. So,
Yeah.
So if you put it in the space below it,
yeah. Okay.
but
I get it.
above, then yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Well, he's gonna go there and shoot at it with the compliance ray.
All right.
You must comply. You must comply.
Rolled a 13. It's plus 13, so 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Total of 13 damage.
Okay. Chipping away, and it is now Twitch's turn.
Bzz, 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 bzz.
Stabby.
All right,
Beep, bop,
shoot
boop.
him.
Oh, you're gonna
Okay.
shoot him?
Twitchy's 15 plus 6, 21.
To hit, that
Yeah.
does not hit.
Ah, I hate you.
And we are to the top of round 2, and Kestrel, you're up.
All right. So if I was gonna use my spider harness, how does that work? Does it take an action to like attach it or put it on or whatever?
So you already have it on,
Okay.
but it may take. Let me see. Spider harness is.
Shoot.
I have to find it. There
You know, I
it
just
is.
realized we can't even tell if someone donated. Is anybody even watching the?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
watching.
okay.
Um,
I haven't seen anything. Thank you for putting that in the chat, Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
okay, so it is a bonus action to turn it on. So you automatically get 25 feet of climb speed with the spider harness.
Ooh.
And of course, it uses your bonus action, so you can't use your bonus action for anything else.
Okay, and then so I pulled up a page about it, trying to figure out what to do with it. The information I wrote down, it said that it has arm braces allowing you to wield a weapon.
So basically, it's like 8 legs that pop out, and you have a climb speed, so you can still use your own arms and legs.
Okay, so I can just use it to climb, but then still do whatever else I would have done.
Whatever else you want to do.
Okay. So, okay, another question. I have incendiary grenades and frag grenades.
Right.
If I threw them at that, would that affect anybody around it, or just would I hit with it?
So the grenades have a 10-foot blast radius.
So if you put it on the other side of
If you
the,
put it over here, yeah, you would be fine.
All right.
you could potentially collapse the entire tunnel, but you know.
And depending on if you hit the square you're aiming for, it could land in a different square.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that just yet. Then I will use the spider harness to climb up the side of this
Hi, Rain.
wall,
Okay.
and I'm going to then shoot it.
How high up
with
are you?
my decoupler. About 20 feet.
Okay.
Then let's see, what is that? Shoot with the decoupler. Rolled 13 again, plus 7, so that's 20 to hit.
20 to hit does not hit.
Okay.
So that will be your turn, and David Steele.
Okay. So I have a not in the face move, and I have overcharge. So
Okay.
not in the face, and I want to use a resolve point too, so you can't use a saving throw. As a move action, you can choose one enemy. That enemy must succeed, which I'm going to use a resolve point, so he can't. He gets a -4 penalty to all attacks it makes against you.
Okay.
Okay, so do that, and then the overcharge is standard. Can I do that? It says standard.
What is not in the face? Is it a standard action?
Not in the face is a move. It just says it's a move. It's not listed.
Okay,
as
so you
standard.
can do the overcharge as a standard, but then you wouldn't get an attack.
Oh, it would just be that?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
forget
you have
that.
You have a move, a standard, and a bonus action each round.
Okay.
And a
What are
reaction.
bonuses? Is that marked too?
Yeah, so some of the actions have a bonus action, like her to activate her spider harness is a bonus.
Okay,
action.
so I don't see any bonuses. All right. So then I'll do my move thing. So -4 penalty against me, and then I will attack with my shadow staff.
Okay.
Yes, shadow staff, melee +9. I'm gonna hit him. So 19, 20, 20, 20, 22 to hit.
That does not hit.
Damn it!
And it is now the slime's turn. And it has 3 targets. How high up is Twitch? David?
Oh, Twitch. I don't know what's his height there. So I guess he's
30-foot ceilings.
He's just below the ceiling because he has 30-foot fly height speed. So he would just.
Yeah, so he's right there at 30 feet. Let me roll this to see who this guy's going to hit. A 2 would be Twitch. He's going after the drone. Oh.
Jerk.
And he rolled a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
As a slimy tendril like reaches up 30 feet into the air to grab Twitch out of the air, and I need Twitch to make me a reflex save.
And that's just a 20, right?
No, he should have a reflex bonus on his sheet.
The reflex.
Might be listed as REF.
I see it. +6.
Okay.
So I roll 20 though, right?
Right. Roll a d20.
So 13 I got. So 13 + 6.
13 plus 6,
16,
19,
17, 19
is a pass. So it does not get grappled by this thing, but it is going to take... plus on that. It's going to take 17 points of damage.
Well, heck. It's like one of its things is stuttering.
Okay. And that will be the slime's turn. And that brings us up to Chet.
Okay.
We're down a hallway and you have camouflaged yourself, I think.
My camouflage is just on. It's just a bonus action to turn it on, and it stays on.
Okay.
It doesn't have a specific duration.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm blending in. But I will scoot forward stealthily and shoot at it. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going to go with this.
Okay.
So I'm going to do deadly aim. So I'm going to take a -2 on my roll, which I rolled a 19 again. So plus 31 to hit with EAC.
That will hit.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Oh yeah. 6. 25 points of fire damage.
Wow. Okay. And that will be your turn.
I'm gonna back up again. I'm just gonna go
Cyrus
around the
Yep.
corner.
You're up.
I'm going to try to attempt to do the same thing I did last turn. So first things first, stealth roll.
Do it.
Oh, when I poked around and I didn't use my telemetry data, can I get an idea of how hurt this thing is?
It is definitely over halfway down.
Okay. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Telepathically giving you guys some encouragement.
So I doubt this is going to make it. That's a 24. So unless this thing's challenge rating is a 4, that's going to fail.
Yeah, that fails.
Well, I'll still get to attack it anyway. It just won't get the extra 5d8 of damage.
Okay.
I hit. You're betraying me, Dyson. I don't really appreciate that right this second. That's 18 to hit.
That's a fail.
All right.
And
Pass.
so that brings us to Skitter.
Right.
It's no longer flat-footed either because it's the start of my turn.
Oh yeah.
Darn it.
I'm gonna take another shot at it.
Okay.
Do it.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
Oh! So if your weapon has a critical effect, it is immune to that, but it doesn't. It's not immune to a critical card. What type of a weapon was that?
A compliance ray.
Okay.
Throw.
Yeah.
And so that is. You gain a +2 morale bonus to saving throws against the target's effects for 1d4 rounds. Where's my d4s? 4 rounds. So you get a +2 to any saving throw you'd have to make against this thing for 4 rounds.
Okay. And then normal damage.
And then normal damage.
Ooh, wow.
Huh.
44. I rolled a 3 and 3 4s. That's +5. So 12,
Maximum effort.
15, 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. You can definitely see slime just like flies off this thing as your shot runs through it, and it is.
That's right. That's right.
Twitch.
Oh, Twitch. Twitch is just like trying to stay afloat. So he's going to attack
Okay.
because that's all he can do. Nat 20.
Okay. Nat 20
Jeez.
from
I
the
have-
drone.
I have no crit though, but so.
Yeah, so that's fine.
But I mean, we take those, David.
3d6.
It gets everywhere. The target is flat-footed and off target for 1d4 rounds, and that's 2 rounds. So flat-footed
-2 to its AC.
-2 to AC off target means that
-2 to all attacks, right?
you take a -2 penalty to attack rolls. -2 to attacks and AC.
Yep.
And
And how much damage?
14.
David, 14 points of damage. Alrighty. And we're back to the top of the round, which means it is Kestrel's turn.
Alright. I am just going to shoot again.
Kill it with fire.
End it.
Uh,
End it.
Finish him.
Not great. That's 15.
That's a fail. So,
Aw.
it is.
I'm just gonna run. Let's see. I'm gonna move.
You're on the walls, so you can pretty much go anywhere. You could
Is it
even go up on the ceiling if you wanted.
Is it David's turn?
Yes, it's David's
Gonna
turn.
go over here.
All
Okay.
right.
It is David's turn.
All
Come on,
right.
David.
I'm going to antagonize him.
Okay. What does that mean?
As a standard action, you can antagonize that can hear you in attempting diplomacy. Your opponent's total sense motive skill +15. I don't even. This is too much to read. If you succeed, the foe is off target and takes a -2 penalty.
It's already
It's already off target.
Oh,
You might
okay.
as well just attack it because
I will
you get
attack.
a bonus.
Attack! All right.
It's flat-footed, so
I
you
will
get
swing my sword. 19 plus
hits.
9.
Yes, that hits.
2d6 plus 12. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 to hit.
18 damage. All right. It is. You could tell that this thing is hurting, and it's its turn. David's doing an ad for Dunkin' Donuts there.
Yeah.
We
My daughter
gotta
just
blur,
brought
we
me
gotta
a,
blur the
just
label
brought me
there.
a drink.
And let's see. Still 3 targets. Oh wait, how close is? Oh, you guys are in range too. So we have 5 targets in range.
I'm gonna
Nope,
die.
that's 6. 2. 1, 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. It's gonna be Skeeter. And
Yeah.
Skeeter, it's going to lash out at you, and Nat 1. And this is going to be melee. Premature flourish. You sheath or put away your melee weapon and can't draw it until your next turn. I don't like that one. Let's see. I don't like any of the ones on that one. We're going to pick a different card.
I start dancing and taunting it. Yeah, you ain't got nothing.
All targets with cover gain additional +2 to AC against attacks you make for 1d4 rounds. Actually, I'm just going to give you all a +2 for 1d4 rounds against this thing. And that is going to be 2 rounds. So you all gain a +2 again to your AC for the next 2 rounds. And it is Chet's turn.
I will continue with my gopher tactic. I'm going to stick my head out. I'm going to shoot it, and then I will bring my head back in. So
Okay.
I do not want to be in range of that thing. So I'm going to do my deadly aim once again.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Finish him.
But it's immune to the fire damage, the extra fire damage.
yeah, it's immune to the extra fire damage.
Because it does a 1d6 burn with my laser if I.
Right, but it's immune to the 1d6. But let me get you a crit card here and see if we can do something. Bleed for 1d6 rounds. His bleed effects worsens by 1d6 every round until the condition ends.
It's immune to bleed, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's immune to bleed.
From a damage perspective, we've got.
Yeah, just tell me how much damage first.
23 points of fire damage.
And this ooze just dissipates all over the floor. And all the junk just lands in a pile there. None of it is usable because it's been eaten away by the acid of the ooze. But it looked like it was trying to create armor out of all these like ship parts that it could scavenge.
So it doesn't look like any of that's salvageable.
No, none of it's salvageable.
I'm gonna keep going down, stealthily moving my way down the path.
Roll me a stealth check real quick.
And I'm just gonna telepathically say I'm going on. Stealth. That wasn't the most amazing. 23.
Hold on.
Hold on to what you are.
I have a 19 bonus at the moment to my stealth, so I'm really disappointed in that roll.
And what was it again?
23.
Okay. You make it to there, and you're still camouflaged, right?
Yeah, that's with the camouflage.
Okay. Make
I
me
was gonna say, do I see any heat signatures?
Make me a perception check.
32.
You easily see 3 heat signatures in the next cavern.
Uh-oh.
And can you only see in infrared?
No, I have dark vision, but I also I have the expanded range eyes installed. So I do have dark vision, so I can see in the dark. But I also have infrared and full spectrum, so I can see in whatever.
Okay. Just give me a second here. So what you see is 3 guards that look like that.
Oh my god.
Ooh, they look techie.
They're covered. They're covered head to toe in a metallic green heavy armor with a bright red optical lens on their face. and they begin yelling at you in a language you don't understand. As the confused look crosses your face, one of them hits a button on his arm, and you start to hear different languages pop through his mental or through his speaker, and eventually you hear common.
I was gonna say I speak 6 languages, so
Well, and all of them up until the common you don't understand, but you can tell they're different languages just because. And once it gets to common, it stops. It says, "Stop. We don't want to kill you, and we don't want to die. We were stranded here when our ship was attacked by a large green monster in the drift. It disabled our communications and navigation arrays, and we found this space station. We saw the other ships, but they do not have the necessary parts to fix our ship. We could help each other, maybe."
I like telepathically will send like a calm, a lot like relaxed emotion to it.
Okay.
And then I'll lower the weapon and step forward and deactivate camo.
Okay.
And say, is yours the big white ship out front?
Yes, that is ours.
We could probably help each other out. And I telepathically, again, reach out to everybody else and say, I think I found a solution. We've got 3 mechs here that want to help.
Roll diplomacy real quick.
We got a donation.
Oh, what?
Yay.
Hurrah!
Oh, nice. What's the donation? How much?
$25. Player's next roll will auto be 20.
So is that my diplomacy is an auto 20?
Yeah, your diplomacy is an auto 20.
Okay, and with my diplomacy skill, that brings it to a whopping 21.
And so, but they're very eager to join you, so it's not a hard sell, and they say yes. Let's go back to our ships and see if we can make this work. And you all make it back to the ships, and you can see that that their ship has more advanced technology than you've even ever seen in your lifetime. It's almost like they came from a place that's built out of technology. And you and they look at your ship and they look at yours and they say, yes, these will work. We can retrofit these. But we will need some help. I need anybody that can to make engineering rolls.
Okay, I have some engineering.
Easy. 36.
Mine's high. Let's see.
24 engineering for me.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19, and it's plus 19, so 38.
Whoa. 2.
I think Skeeter's too busy taking video of the Aeons.
Skeeter's
and fixing his drone. He's got to spend some time getting his drone
Yes.
in order.
Skeeter's working on his drone and taking pictures and posting to his YouTube channel.
And just to troll him, I actually I get onto his YouTube channel and I post a picture of me getting the critical shot at the end.
Oh, okay.
It's just like just a gif of my laser shot hitting it and him looking at me dumbfounded.
and you can see the drone like sparking in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Twitch.
And with all your guys' help and their help, you successfully retrofit your navigation computers and your communications computers to their ship. And they say, we have more than enough room for all of you. We can drop you off at the nearest planet.
We're trying to get to Xeno 662 if you can get us there.
And do you have room for our cargo?
Oh, we can easily fit your cargo here. And,
Can they like tow us or something?
They can't really take your ship with them, but they can easily get your cargo into their ship. And they take you all, and they go, and they actually drop you off at Absalom Station again with all your cargo. So you're going to have to make the Xeno 662 run sometime in the future, but you are actually safe at this point, and you've made it through the horror that is this asteroid. Just to note, you guys had at least one other combat, and I'm just going to show you the creature that you were going to be fighting.
Oh my god.
Oh no. I mean, we fought a dragon and a giant junks ooze. How bad could it possibly be?
Yeah. I won't tell you that if you get hit by that tongue, you might turn into one of them, but whatever. But yeah, so that concludes this one-shot Starfinder for
Huzzah!
Yay!
its Hunger stream on Threadrunner.
It.
Whoever
the
made
technical-
that donation there at the end, we love you.
We
Yeah.
love you to pieces.
Yeah.
And we
you.
want all of you to keep giving your donations all weekend long, as we raise money for Action Against Hunger. And always, you can find us on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, all the places at Thread Raiders.
Come back and hang out with us some more.
Absolutely. More wacky zaniness to come, I'm certain.
Oh yeah, we have a whole weekend of it. So let's keep this train rolling. For now, I think we're going to take a break and
Yeah, I'm actually I'm gonna play an ad, and whenever CA is gonna switch it back over to Thread Raiders, but I'm gonna play the ad. It's like 3 minutes long, and then make sure everybody goes back to the Thread Raiders chat because I'll be closing down the Steel Empire.
Yeah. Head back to Thread Raiders.
Yeah. Anything else you
Awesome.
wanted to say, Rob?
No, it was fun, and I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah, it
Thank
was
you.
fun. Thank you.
Yeah, good
Thanks.
job, guys. That was fun. Fantastic.
It's party time!
Red